Hello, dear aquarist. You selected this video about a diseased Apistogramma. Yes, our fish can get sick, and we are able to observe with our naked eyes that something goes wrong. But do you know what is really causing the disease? Or is it sometimes something you have to guess? Well, sometimes we are pretty sure that certain signs or symptoms give us a clear view what is going on with the fish. And the video I will present now will show something, well, that looks obvious, that it's again a bacterial infection, one of the most common problems in our aquarium fish next to white spot disease. That is a parasitic infection. But in general, bacterial infections are very common in our tropical waters because they're tropical. They are warm, and in warm waters, well, bacteria usually do well. I share you my PowerPoint for case 293, which is a case where I discuss my findings about Apistogramma borelli with a severe bacterial infection. Diseases are very well discussed in my two books on fish diseases, also on dwarf cichlids. I have a specific chapter on that in the new illustrated guide where I have a specific chapter on cichlids from South America, what diseases can occur. Also, the practical guide is a newer book and has detailed information that can help you at a cheaper price. The link is below where you can order them. Here I show you the apistogramma that was suffering. You can see the deformed tail, the heavy respiration, the fish is suffering, is becoming skinny, is becoming weak. He will hardly eat, well, and eventually die. Here we see another view from another type of fish that has less damage but already starting to have that tail that is damaged and the fish that is suffering. So two different fish in this tank with apistogramma. When we tried to check for the tail, we could not observe rot effect, no rotting. Maybe that was a history of damage due to bacteria, but in our case, it's more like a regression. And that regression of the bacterial, of the fins and of the tail is usually caused by a lack of good food, a lack of vitamins and minerals. So the tails and the fins getting deformed. When we checked the gills, we found some parts which were seriously infected, badly infected. You can see here, all rotten away, caused by a bacterial infection. Here, some more parts that are badly affected, like this part here. Well, of course, it's like pneumonia by mankind. It is killing the fish. Here, the bad spleen. Look at the organ. It has a lot of melanomicrophage centers inside not functioning properly. We see the bad liver with some vacuoles, some black specks inside, not a nice brown orange color. And we found in the abdominal fluid a lot of bacteria, massive bacteria, probably two, three different kinds of bacteria which are moving around. You can see it easily at a 400 magnification. Well, if you observe that and you see the bad organs, you see the bad gills, yes, so you know it's an internal and an external bacterial infection, and that is deforming and killing the fish. So look for the origin. Maybe it's the food, maybe it's the water, it's stress, it's lack of quarantine. See my videos on quarantine. Yes, because quarantine of fish is very important to avoid diseases, to avoid outbreaks, also to avoid spreading to other healthy fish. And I have a link below where you can see my Patreon or find my Patreon channel. I recommend here in this case to treat with an antibacterial medication or antibiotic. You can see my books. I explain that in detail. Or ask your fish doctor or veterinarian. And at the same time, a functional fish food can help the fish to repair and to recover his immune system. In this case, we would recommend Dr. Bassleer Biofish Food, Grapefruit Seed Extract Moringa, or Fuko. So my books, you should try to get. They are very helpful to understand fish diseases and how to take appropriate action. See the link below where you can order them directly. If you want to have extra training, go to my Patreon. Then you can become an expert. So this is what I want to explain about this disease, Apistogramma. Subscribe. Click below the link. See more videos on cichlid diseases or discus diseases or tetras, gouramis, catfish, you call it. I have nearly 300 cases discussed already, and I have in total about 600 videos available for you where you can learn more to take proper care of your fish. And at the same time, I have an artificial intelligent clone where you can ask me questions, where all my data are supplied to try to give you an adequate answer to your question about fish health, fish disease, fish treatment. Try it out. I try to supply the link here below. Thank you for watching.